Hey y'all, I am coming on in the middle of the night, y'all. After our mentorship call today, I had another webinar I wanted to attend. I wanted to come on and talk about what we'll be doing on the 19th for people that are looking to get into Airbnb. I get a lot of questions all the time about what is Airbnb, especially from my nurse friends. I love y'all, my people in healthcare, always asking what is Airbnb. They didn't know there was a such thing as you basically utilizing somebody else's property and leveraging somebody else's property to make money. So I wanted to come on and talk about it, right? A lot of people miss the 5-day challenge. A lot of people missed the 5-day challenge and wanted us to run it back. Hey, Elta. Hey. You coming in, say hello. I can see it's people watching, but I don't know who it is. So, hey, a lot of people missed the 5-day challenge and wanted us to run it back. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to run it back and I'm going to do something a little bit different. Because what I realized, hey, Angela, what I realized is that people were missing or needed deeper dives into certain subjects. Okay, yes, what is Airbnb? What is rental arbitrage? But not only what is Airbnb and what is rental arbitrage, but how do I locate properties? How do I actually locate properties? How do I find hot areas? What is a hot area? What is a hot market, right? How do I do the research to actually know what is a good market, right? How do I talk to landlords and property managers, right? How can you make this business passive so it doesn't feel like a job to you? So that is what we're going to be doing November 19th to the 23rd for the Airbnb Momentum Tour, because people had questions and I got answers for y'all. So if you missed the challenge and you want to come and join one of these sessions, the challenge is 5 days long. Normally it's a week long, but with the sessions, you can come to which session you need to actually come to. You don't have to come every day. You can come to the session that you really, really need help with, right? It's slow season. How do I keep my unit booked? How do I get more bookings? Come to one of the sessions and you can find out. The first session is only going to be $44 because my baby turns 4 on Monday, little Milo. So the first session is going to be $44. I would never do another class that low. Ever. Not an actual live class. I'm actually showing up teaching y'all. And it's only $44. Hey, Dr. Anjanette. Hey, Lanisha. So if you want to learn, if you're still struggling with your Airbnb business or you want to get into this industry, please come join us. Join us November 19th to the 23rd. Hop on the wait list, right? If you want to purchase your ticket now, you can. Maybe I'll release it early, but tomorrow I'll be actually releasing the tickets, the site where you can buy your tickets tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you're still struggling to get into Airbnb, you're still trying to figure out what it is, still trying to figure out how to get more bookings to your units, how to locate profitable markets, how to do market research. How do I know that this is a hot area? People always ask me that. What is a hot area? Like, you can literally make a area hot, right? How do you get direct bookings? What does that look like? If you're still struggling, come join us. Join us on our tour. You can come whichever session you actually need, or you can come to every single day if you want to. But this will be the last class for 2022. Next year, I don't know if I'm going to have it in me. I don't know. I want to say congratulations to all our mentees that signed up for our mentorship program. I'm so excited because the mentorship literally just gets better and better, right? This mentorship, we've actually partnered with someone to help individuals that are struggling with their credit, right? Everybody don't have perfect credit. And so we partnered with someone who is amazing at fixing or helping to restore credit. And so our mentees will have access to that. It's included in our mentorship now. Have funding experts that are partnering with us to help get to the bag, right? Literally. I got five, y'all. 5 American Express. Okay? 5 of them. 5 of them in one night. Right? So we've now partnered with a funding expert to actually help get funding for our clients that they can utilize in their business, utilizing other people's money. So I'm so excited about that. We partner with a GOAT at helping us locate properties as well. So if you're interested in any turnkey acquisition, y'all, we got some fire units. Dallas, Austin, San Antonio. They working some things out in North Carolina. We working some things out in Nashville. Y'all need properties, we got them. You weren't able to attend live, will it be recorded? Yes. It will be recorded. So yes, absolutely, it will absolutely be recorded. But if y'all want to get into this industry, it's the perfect time, especially when apartment complexes are offering deals. You're getting free rent. You're getting $1,000 off of rent. And it's a hot market. It's a hot market. I literally broke down the numbers the other day on my page on one of the markets that we have access to in Texas. I think one was near Dallas and one is Austin, I believe. But the market research is wonderful. And unfortunately, I cannot take all the properties. So for people that are our clients, we extend the offers to them. But yes. So if you're still trying to learn, you're still on the fence, you're trying to figure out what Airbnb is, if it's a good fit for you, come to the first session, the very first session, guys. It is $44. If you are already in Airbnb and you're still struggling, you definitely want to attend. Hey, sis. I just wanted to come on here and talk about the Airbnb Momentum Tour we're doing. So it's kind of similar to the challenge, but the only thing is with these, you can drop into which session you actually need versus coming every single day, right? I need more properties using my business credit. Do you have to pay for a discovery call prior to getting another property? We already talked to you, Dr. Anjanette, so you can just send us a message. I know you were waiting on Florida. But if you're interested in other locations, definitely just send us a message in our portal and let us know which other area you're looking at. And we got you. We just got a lot of inventory offloaded to us today. Beautiful properties. Beautiful properties. That is the thing. When we are locating and looking, getting properties for our clients, if it's not a place that I would set up, I'm not going to give it to our clients. Right? We try to do a really good job about looking at the properties to make sure that they're a good fit for our clients. They're a good fit for the business model. If we ever run into any issues where our business model or short-term rental is not allowed, we're not going to put you there. If that's ever in question or issue or iffy or we're not sure about it. Okay. We got you. But we got the inventory. So when we're looking at it, we're trying to get videos and pictures and make sure that these properties are great. So your guests can have a great experience. We don't want to just put you anywhere and set you up and, it's not top notch. We ain't bougie, but we like to get good apartments, and we have that. The relationship we have, they are sending us some great properties, y'all. Some great properties, some great deals. But I want to see more people in this industry. It's beyond Airbnb. If you can get into direct bookings, you can get into contracts, you can 10x your business. Literally. So I want to see more, especially more nurses and healthcare professionals in this industry. Not only do you still get to help and serve people, but you can also make money. You can make a lot of money. So you can make a lot of money and you still get to help people. I still get to help people. Hey, Auntie. So if y'all got any questions about the Momentum Tour, something like the challenge, but just a little twist on it, y'all can ask them in the chat. Tomorrow we will be releasing the tickets. Y'all can purchase y'all tickets because it's only 20. I only want to do 20 seats per session. That's it. That's all. I don't want it to be huge sessions because I want it to just be intimate. If people already have units and want to ask questions, I'm doing something different. I'm doing something a little different. I'm trying to help people right before the holidays. So if you have questions, hey Monique, if y'all have questions about what this will entail, drop them in the comments. Tomorrow the tickets go on sale 11/11 at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But it'll only be 20 seats per session. That's it. Just 20 seats per session. After that, the tickets will automatically cut off. Thank you. The tickets will automatically cut off. If you're interested in turnkey acquisition right now, we got Austin, Vegas, Dallas. It's so much, y'all. Dallas, they working on some stuff in Charlotte. But Texas, obviously. Nashville, they working on. Charlotte, we working on. Florida, that's in the works. But y'all, yes, let us know. Let us know. But yes, please, 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 if you're having any, y'all having issues. Hey, Jermaine. Hey, Candace. If y'all want to come to, if you missed the first challenge that we just ended, make sure you're at the Momentum Tour. You don't want to miss it. I promise. You don't want to miss it. You don't want to miss it. If you have an Airbnb that you're struggling with, come to the challenge. Right? Information that I have reserved to our mentees, y'all might be getting it. Y'all might be getting some of that. Typically, how much do I need to get a unit? It really, so it really would depend on if you're trying to go with an apartment complex or a landlord. Landlords will tell you, like, if you need security deposits. The same thing with the complexes. They'll let you know if you need any deposits or like your move-in fees. And you just really just need to furnish it. So, and furniture really just depends on the size of the unit. Hey, Brittany. But we help people locate. Yes, for Nashville, yeah. They working on Nashville. Nashville is a really hot market, especially downtown Nashville. A lot of times people want to go to the most common areas and the known areas. Not to say that you can't make money, but sometimes those places that are off the beaten path, like, right, we have a lot of units in the suburbs of Houston that do well. Utilizing your those platforms, direct bookings. Oh, y'all, Nashville a go. Lanisha, Nashville is a go. Hey, Nashville is a go. If y'all want to go to Nashville, definitely let me know. I already know 2 clients that want to go to Nashville already. Monique, you need another one. We got Nashville. Nashville's a go right now. Dallas, Austin, San Antonio. These are beautiful units. But these areas, y'all don't be thinking about them. You can make money. The market research is off the chain. I think the one we did is outside of Dallas. In a suburb of Dallas, not even that far from Dallas, literally. The suburb of Dallas, you can charge over $200 a night. I would be interested in Vegas. We got it. Hey, Brittany. Okay, Monique, tell me where you want to go. Nashville, I already know. Got 2 people right now that want to go to Nashville already. So, anybody else, let me know what y'all want. We can get it for y'all. The key thing with Airbnb, because people see it and they think, oh, I can make money. And they're just looking at it like I can make some quick money. This is a business, right? When you're in a business, you're providing a service. So I tell nurses, like, Hospitality and healthcare is really closely related because we're providing a service, but we're used to taking care of people. You still get to serve people, but you got to run it and operate it like a business. In any business, sometimes you have to pivot. If Airbnb ain't working no more, go to other platforms. Our mentee is on here. She went to other platforms and got her unit booked until December. Another mentee went to another platform, got her unit booked for 2 months. Go to another platform. Start looking at direct bookings. You can make money, but you have to work. You have to work it. So if you're interested, y'all, in getting into this industry, hit me up. If you need a property, hit me up. We got the properties. We have the properties. If you need mentorship, hit me up. We are closing our applications for mentorship on Friday. Tomorrow. What's going on? Are you in here looking? So if you're looking to get into Airbnb, Brittany, I just had a 5-day challenge that ended last week. And so people were asking when we're doing another one. Typically, I wasn't going to do it until next year, but I said I'm bringing it back. So if you want to learn about Airbnb, November 19th through the 23rd, I call it a B&B momentum tour, right? Momentum, because I feel like people need a little push, a little force. Like, let me show you what this thing is. Let me show you how you can make money and make this business work for you. So 19th through the 23rd, we'll be having another tour, essentially. But the good thing about this is that you can either come every day or you can drop in on which session you need. Because a lot of people used to ask that. Can I come if I'm brand new? Can I come if I already have a unit? And the answer is yes to both of them. If you're brand new, you can come every day if you want to for $297. If you already have a unit and you're struggling with how do I get bookings, there's a session for that. If you're struggling with how do I find profitable locations, I have a session for that. If you want to know how to do the numbers and the market research to make sure that I'm going to make money in that area, I'm going over that for 5 days. So what is Airbnb and rental arbitrage and what that looks like for you, what you need to do to get set up so you can get going, right? How to make it passive for you, right? So you're not working just as hard as you working at the bedside, what that looks like for you. How to find the locations, how to do the market research, how to get funding. A lot of people struggle with that, trying to figure out how to get funding to start the business, right? And when I say business credit, a lot of times people don't really know what that means. Let me show you. The other night, I went and I got other people money. I got five cards of other people money the other night. This is other people money. I ain't got to use my money. Right? So funding, where do I get the money from? Got a funding expert to come talk to y'all. Right? So Brittany, that's what we're talking about. If you want to get started, definitely. I have a wait list. The tickets are supposed to go on sale tomorrow. I may drop the link in here tonight. Work. Thank you, Monique. Hey, Nia. Hey, Erica. So that's what I'm talking about tonight. But I also help individuals just locate properties. We also do a done for you service we call Turnkey service, where we locate the property, we go set it up for you, set up the listing and hand it over to you. We also have a mentorship. Our applications for our mentorship are ending on Friday. I'll be there on the funding night. You said you need 10. Honey, I went and got 5. But we offer a done for you service where we'll go and set it up for you and hand it over to you. Or we can show you how to do it in our mentorship. Turnkey is done for you. Acquisition, essentially, we just locate the property for you. If you're familiar with the industry, but you're just having trouble locating properties, we have a plethora of properties. I just got word that Nashville is a go. Downtown Nashville. Nashville is hot, y'all. Nashville is hot. Nashville is very hot. I don't know how many times I can say that, but Nashville, that is a market, yes, I invested in. Yeah, Nashville is a really good market. These little areas y'all don't be thinking of, you can go in and you can make a killing. You can make a killing, right? We have Nashville, Dallas, Austin, San Antonio, Texas. Y'all, all the areas I'm naming are really hot markets. Though people ask me all the time, what is a hot market? Them right there. Them right there. We got the property plug. Hey, Asia. Do you speak on how to go about getting the LLC and the tax part of business? I struggled with that in my last business because I couldn't get the tax part together. Yes, we will cover that. My accountant just came and talked to our mentorship class tonight. My accountant. So, depending on what tax part you're talking about, I won't go into depth into it because that ain't my thing. That ain't my wheelhouse. But I can tell you what I know. But literally, my accountant, he just came and he spent over an hour talking to our mentorship. Awesome, amazing guy. He gave them a lot of nuggets, dropped a lot of gems on them tonight. Yeah, Brittany. Thank you so much. Brittany, I just love her. I love her. But yeah, our mentorship, our applications are closing tomorrow. Nashville was lit. I was surprised by the videos I've seen of it. I wouldn't have thought. Nice vibe people and about having a good time. Y'all, Nashville is like New Orleans. I'll just say that. When you hear people like, oh, I want to go to New Orleans and everybody's going to New Orleans for Mardi Gras, Nashville is like that for other folks. So I'll just say that, right? Sometimes we don't be thinking about Nashville, but other folks, that is their New Orleans. That is their New Orleans, but it don't get hot and muggy like New Orleans. Nashville is hot, y'all. Nashville is hot. So, yeah, I'm just saying, I wasn't thinking about it until I actually went and saw with my own two eyes how it was down there. Nashville is hot. And this property that we got access to is even hotter. So, okay, Dr. Internet. Y'all, if you need the properties, we got you. If you want somebody to set it up, we got you too. If you just need the education, you want to know what this Airbnb thing is, join me November 19th and I got you. I promise. I wasn't able to retire and leave nursing for no reason. This business did that. This business did that for me. It literally saved my life. I thought I was about to go crazy because I was just literally at a breaking point with nursing. I was at a breaking point, y'all. Like when I say, and I say it all the time, y'all get tired of hearing it. I don't care. But I was literally to the point where I would drive to work and I would be sitting in the garage like in tears because I didn't want to go to work. I didn't want to go in. Some days I would be late for work because I was sitting in the car trying to talk myself into going into work. And at the same time having like these conflicting thoughts like, I should be grateful I have a 6-figure job, right? I make really decent money, but I don't want to even go into this place. And I would have to tell myself like, you should be grateful you have a job, but I literally hated my job. I hated it. I was just done with the politics. You in there working your butt off, working all these long shifts in there every other day because, oh, Danny, we short on Friday. Can you come pick a shift up? You pick up the shifts and all they talking about, oh, you forgot to put your name on the whiteboard in the patient room. You didn't chart this. You didn't do hourly checks. And I work in the ER, y'all. You didn't do no hourly checks or you didn't document the hourly checks. I was just like, are you serious? And then COVID came and that was it for me. When I saw how they treated us during COVID, well, we had to beg for masks to go and take care of patients and do our jobs. When I saw my coworkers catch COVID and took it home to his whole family. His elderly mama, his 4-year-old, and his pregnant wife. And him sitting there saying him looking at his family, not knowing if they was going to make it through COVID. Because he had to argue with the manager for a mask. I was done. This business saved my life. I know Florida is crowded, but I'm in Tampa. Do we have any properties in Tampa? I believe we do. I know the Fort Myers, Cape Coral area, we have some stuff over there. Florida is still a good market. I'm over nursing. Actually, you got you burned out all the way, honey. I can only imagine what you was going through. COVID, it was rough. It was traumatic.
It was rough, bro.
The whiteboard police, honey. Florida, I believe we have, I need to see how far Tampa is from what we have available. So if you're in Tampa, the whiteboard police, honey. Hey, Alviana. I'm going to hop off on here. If you missed the challenge and you still want to join, we will record the sessions, right, from the 19th to the 23rd. So right before the holiday, we're going to give y'all holiday. I'm going in. Like, I've never done nothing this cheap or this low. Y'all, you don't have to come every day if you don't need to come every day. If you're brand new to this, you can come every day. If you already have a unit and you struggling with some things in your business, come to the session. It's only going to be 20 people, small, intimate group. Come, we going to get it cracking. Tell Milo, Aviana said, hey.
Goodbye.
He said goodbye.
Okay.
His birthday Monday, Alvin. I'm going to send him down there to you. I'm going to hop off of here. But tomorrow, 11/11 at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the tickets will be on sale. How about Myrtle Beach? I can look into, we don't have Myrtle Beach readily available, but we can find anything. Not goodbye. Alvin, he is on the way. He is a mess. The tickets will go on sale tomorrow at 1. But if you just want a turnkey done for you service, we can help you with that. And essentially, it's like a business in a box. That's the easiest way to explain it. If you just want us to help locate and find properties for you, we got that too. We have a plethora of inventory. I just got the word. Nashville is on the table. Possibly may have some more in Florida. We've been, going back and forth with them for the longest. But we got Texas. Houston is always on the table. Dallas, Austin, San Antonio. And they're offering 3 months rent. $1,000 off your rent. Dallas. Definitely a business in a box. 3 months rent, y'all. You can literally, you walking into a business, you ain't got to pay rent until the following month. Thank you, Dr. Anjanette. Thank you. Y'all, you can't beat that. You cannot beat that. So you spend your money, get it set up, you walk into it, you got a whole month to make money. It's just going in your pocket, all profit. All profit. So you're seeing a return on your investment immediately. Let us in. Yes, Florida. Y'all, we got a beast. Like, I hate to use that word because she's beautiful, but we got she the goat when it comes to getting them damn properties, making them hey, she gonna go and she gonna work it and she gonna make it do what it do, and she coming back with properties, whatever we need. Yes, okay, she coming back with the properties. You getting free rent, right, y'all? Hey, Tasha. So, yes, Florida be playing, y'all. But we got something. Which city has the free? Texas, Houston, Dallas, and I believe it was one in Austin that was offering free rent or $1,000 off your $1,000 off your first month rent. You're walking into you getting your return on your investment. Got my investment back in 2.5 months on Turnkey. Real life receipt right there. Let me.
It pushed me out of the game room. It just pushed me out. Me out, Daddy. Daddy, you want to play this game? Then
Dallas free rent. Yes. Hey MJ.
playing it right now.
Hey.
Me out. You almost pushed me out.
Hey Tasha.
What's going on?
Nothing. I'm on here talking. Running my mouth.
I said, let me bring me on. Bring me on the stage.
Let me be quiet.
What you talking about?
We talking about our B&B Momentum Tour, where I'm releasing the tickets for tomorrow for people that want to learn, that missed the challenge.
Okay.
Or our done for you services, or if they need help finding a property. I'm trying to tell nurses like y'all ain't gotta retire from their bedside.
Okay.
You don't have to retire from their bedside.
What's up, Alana?
Yeah, Albiana, I made my investment back too. Thank you. Yes. A receipt, y'all.
Come
This
on.
works.
Come on.
If you work it. You can make money.
For sure. For sure. I just want to say I'm super proud of you because you are killing it. And not only are you killing it, but you have accepted your calling, right? And you're like, bring it on. This is what I need to be doing. I don't care what anybody else is doing. I don't care what anybody else is saying. I am walking in my calling and in my lane. And I just want to publicly give you your flowers.
Thank you. This is my mentor, y'all. This is the woman who, she is like, I guess partly, I was going to say responsible for this. When I signed up for her mentorship, I was trying to do something totally different. And she listened to me and she's like, but what about this Airbnb thing that you've been talking about? And so I started talking about that. And she said, you know what? You seem really passionate about that. She was like, I think you need to table the other business. And I looked and I, kind of looked at her like she was crazy. But I said, okay. And I listened to her. And I did exactly what she told me. And I tabled the other business. And she told me to put my hands on 10 and 2 and do Airbnb. And that's what I did. And that has literally been the best decision that I ever could have made. I thought Airbnb was going to be a side business for me. And this is a business that I have fallen in love with, that gives me the time freedom back that I lost at the bedside with my family. My son goes everywhere with us. Now he knows that we going to do a setup or we going to Houston or whatever, and he's a part of the business because I listened to her. I was trying to do 2 or 3 different businesses. I did the one thing like she told me to do.
So what do you say to the people who, because there's, you have a lot of followers and you have a lot of influence in the social media space. So what do you say to the people who say, but I started this, or I want to do this and I want to do that? What do you say to those people?
Make your mind up and do one thing. 100%. And if you can try to put 150%, put 100% into one thing. When you're trying to spread yourself across too many different businesses without a team, It's just not gonna work. If you're not putting 100%, you're not gonna get back 100% or
Right.
100 times
Mm.
fold what you're trying to put into it. So
Mm-hmm.
make up your mind on the one thing you want to do and do that. Be the expert in that,
And
because
that
they
one
start
thing.
confusing people.
And that one thing. I know I know a lot of people who, oh, they're doing this and then they're doing that and then they're doing this, but they're paying high dollar for a mentor who's telling them to do one thing, but they're still doing all kinds of things, and they're wondering why they're not making the money, or they don't have the influence or the impact in that specific thing. That's because you're all over the place. You can't sell this, you can't do that, you can't do this until you have, like, planted your feet into one thing. And I can honestly say I never ever thought that I would have $1 million, or I would produce $1 million mentees, right? Because I ran from the one thing. I was like, but I'm good at this and I'm good at that and I'm good at this. And my husband's like, no, you're a great coach. You're a great mentor. You're a great teacher. You need to focus on that. And it wasn't until I focused on that to I could change, or I was able to change lives and generations, right? So I'm happy.
Yeah.
I'm happy about that.
Yes, y'all. Now you're gonna make me cry. But
Oh,
literally,
really?
to know that just a few years ago, I was at the bedside, I was unhappy, crying before I went into work, and to know how much my life has changed now,
Mm.
where I can be at home with my babies, my grandbabies. I got grandbabies, and I don't have to ask nobody for no days off.
Mm.
Uh, I don't. I Wherever I go, Milo come with me.
Mm-hmm.
The business. He's helping us build the business. So
Mm.
all his mindset is going to be different. But I it all started with a decision.
Mm.
I made up my mind that I took my tiredness and was like, I need to do something different. I got a mentor. When I got with her, I was trying to start a business. I wasn't even sure what I was trying to do, but I made a decision to trust her, to trust her leadership, because I have been following Tasha for years, right? She's a retired nurse because of real estate. And
Mm-hmm.
I see her, the projects that she was working on. She built a community trying to help other nurses get into real estate. And she is living a life that I want. She ain't got to go to work. So when she opened up a mentorship and I got into her mentorship, whatever she told me to do, I did it. Why would I not listen to her? She is where I want to be.
Mm.
So even if she's telling me something that I'm like, you stop a business, like, you know how much money I spent? I said, I'm gonna listen to her.
Mm.
Obedient. Because she's gonna take me to where I need to go. She is my cheat code.
Mm.
Yeah.
So what do you say to the people who, because I know you have a lot of people who follow you. What do you say to those women who are nurses, who want to get out of nursing, who are tired, but they're scared? They're scared. They don't know. They don't know what's ahead of them. They don't know what's on the other side of their dreams. What do you say to those nurses?
Do it. Do it scared. Ain't nothing gonna come to you in your comfort zone.
Mm.
Nothing worth having is gonna come to you in your comfort zone. When you get overweight and you gotta lose weight and you gotta exercise, it ain't comfortable, but you
Mm.
have to do it. Look at the end result. You
Mm.
go through it. Just like we went through nursing school. For any nurse that I talked to, nursing school was challenging.
Oh my
It
God.
was uncomfortable. But we went through it and
Mm-hmm.
got through it and got our degree. Ain't
Mm-hmm.
nothing gonna come to you in your comfort zone. Do it,
Mm-hmm.
do it scared. Even right now
Yeah.
today, I do a lot of stuff. I don't know what the hell I'm doing, but I'm like, okay, God.
That is
Okay.
so true. That is so true because today I was on both sides. Or yesterday, I hired someone to help me with my podcast and stuff like that, and my producer and all that. I hired somebody, and I was telling my husband, I was like, "This is foreign to me. This is not easy, and it's scared. You know, I'm scared, but I'm gonna do it. And I'm gonna listen to him. I'm gonna do everything he tells me to do, but I don't know what the outcome's gonna be, right?" And today some things transpired and I was like, wow, had I not listened, I mean, just to that one coaching session, had I not listened to that or invested in that coaching session, where would I be? Or, you know, I don't look at it as just my family, but I look at it as generations and other people's families. Because, you know, I always say nobody cares about where I live, what I drive, what I do, what I wear. They want to know if I can help them, right?
Yeah.
And they want to know if Danny can help me get to where she is. And at the end of the day, that's all that matters. It doesn't matter what we can do or have because we can do it for ourselves, but can we really help the next person achieve that thing that they want to achieve, leave that job, or, you know, create that wealth and things like that. And I made a post tonight and I've gotten a little slack from that post already, Danny.
What post?
When I talked about the trust, our family trust purchasing our adult children's family trust for their children's children. I've gotten slack from that
What
already.
did somebody say? Why you get slack?
That ain't real. How can you do that? Where is this information? I'm like, what? And this is one reason why I don't post these things.
Y'all, trust have y'all need to pick up a book. I have read it, but you because you don't know nobody that has it or nobody that has done it, to people it's foreign and it's like, oh, if I ain't seen nobody that got it, ain't real.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the people that's in getting trust, they don't look like you.
Right.
They
And
do. They 1%.
all trusts are not created equal. I need to say that because my trust is just not a land trust or a family trust. It's just simple. My trust has 5 layers of protection, right? I have a spendthrift trust, non-grantor, discretionary. I mean, it's 5 whole layers to my trust, and not my trust, to the trust that that my family owns. And it was weird because I was like, why am I getting so much slack in my DM about something that has freed my family and so many other families?
Can you not break down, like what is the general, what does the trust do?
So the trust has 2 functions for me. One is privacy. So people do not know what I own or what my family owns. They don't know. You can look up, you know, you can Google some stuff and it'll appear that I own it or my family owns it, but we really don't. That's one thing. And then the other thing about the trust is to pass down um, my wealth and my family's wealth, you know, what me and my husband have been able to do since we've been together for hundreds of generations. And a lot of people don't understand that, but it's way, way deeper than just owning one thing, because we don't own anything, but we control everything. So our trust goes out and buys a whole bunch of assets, income producing assets, in the name of the trust. And my husband and I are trustees, so we're good stewards of what God has given us, and then we pass it on to our beneficiaries, which are our children and our children's children's children. And it's a blessing. It's a good thing. It's a great thing.
Alviana said, "Don't talk too much." She said, "People aren't going to be able to sleep tonight."
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, it's awesome to be able to wake up in the morning and do what you want to do because you can, versus having to do what you have to do
Yeah.
because you can't.
Yeah.
And for my, like our oldest grandson, he'll be 15 in December. And I told him, I said, I want you to pick out the car that you want to drive when you turn 16. He was like, any car? I was like, any car. And he was like, no, no. They all call me TT. He was like, no, TT, any car? I was like, any car. Because you just get to drive it. We'll give you the keys and you can drive it, but the trust will own it. And I'm educating him and a couple of our other grandkids, we have 6, on on being trust fund babies. And I'm educating them on, no, you can do whatever you want, you can have whatever you want, but it doesn't belong to you. It belongs to the trust. The trust just gives you the keys to drive the car. The trust will give you the keys to the house you want to live in. The trust will give you the keys to the boat you want to drive. You know, all these things, you know, belong to the trust, and it's a different life. And I'm grateful that I was able to step away from nursing long enough to learn these things and apply them in my life.
It's funny. My house that I bought in California, I bought from a trust.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yep.
from a trust.
And
So they show up to closing.
it,
I said the person or the whoever, they didn't show up to closing. They sent their representative. So I don't know who had the house and what they was doing with it, but I bought it from a trust.
yep. And that's the thing. So we're able to move around the earth and do what we want to do, and nobody knows that it's us. Um, my husband and I, we are closing on a property or land in an area in South Carolina where we're going to be able to. The trust has given us authority to have a RV park and to be able to do things on that land, whereas before we would never be able to do. And I'm very grateful for that.
Wow. Wow. Y'all. She gave me all the free gems and nuggets tonight. Have amazing. We had an amazing trust in the state attorney at her last conference. This sister was amazing. Y'all, this is like new level. Like you hear about it, but to actually like see people actually have it and explain it more to you, like what it can do for you is
Mm-hmm.
it's priceless.
And
Because a lot
and
don't.
I have to make sure I'm clear that it's a non-grantor, discretionary, complex, spendthrift uh, trust, right? It's not just one layer of protection, but there's 5 layers of protection to this trust. So a lot of people, they go out and get a trust, but it just has one layer of protection. But this trust, we don't have to pay taxes. We can defer taxes um, until perpetuity. How you say that? A perpetuity? We can defer. past us living. And then our children can defer our taxes, and then their children can defer our taxes forever and ever and ever. And we can also borrow money from the trust and never have to pay it back as long as we are in
Mm,
within IRS codes. So
mm.
it's an amazing thing.
Y'all, she giving y'all all the gems. You know, the first time I heard about a trust, it was in a room of real estate investors that nobody, I think it was probably 4 Black people.
Mm,
That was the first time I ever heard about a trust,
mm,
and the way she, like, she broke down, like, when you're purchasing real estate, like purchasing with an LLC, but then this is a company, this is a company, this is a trust, like all of the, and I never, you know, when you never hear about it, it's just too much for you to even digest. But she
mm-hmm,
break it down, and I was like, girl, what? But it
mm,
was in a room with real estate investors. But I think I know I was one of 4 Black people.
mm-hmm. And that's a crazy thing because the type of trust that I'm a trustee of, only senators and presidents and lawyers, like high level lawyers, know about it. Most CPAs and lawyers know about like one trust, one layer, but all trusts are not created equal. Gratefully, I'm thankful for that. I'm thankful for that because um, we're able to accumulate a lot of things, and then just, you know, everything that we thought that we owned or wanted to own, the trust owns it now, and we're able to move and create so much more and so much more quickly through that. So, you know, I guess I chuckle when I see people say, "Oh, I'm doing this for generational wealth and generational wealth," and I'm like, "Child, you don't have a clue what generational wealth is."
A lot of people say that. I used to say it, but I didn't even know what generational wealth meant to me. I had no idea.
Right,
I didn't
right.
know what.
And so people, and you know what, Danny, because you're a coach, you know, I'm a coach. People will look at us and say, "Oh, I don't want to pay them because I don't want to be paying for their house or paying for their car." They don't realize that their money is like nothing. Like I charge 50K a year for my inner circle. That money is like 50 pennies because that money means nothing to me. I mean, it doesn't. All of my people.
Y'all, don't take this as bragging. Like, literally, the house she's sitting in, beautiful house. The community is beautiful. When she was telling us in her inner circle, my business own this house. We like, what? What? And she broke it down for us. Like, literally, mind be blown. Mind be blown. Like, you have to change your circle, and sometimes you have to pay for that access to
Yeah,
get in new circles and new rooms.
true. My husband and I, we've been in this house for almost 2 years, and we've never, ever, ever made a house payment. Never made a mortgage payment. Ever. Um, those are the things. These are the things that I talk about. Like, but it's hard for me because I have several mentors in different areas, but it's hard for, and I tell them, no, I don't want to talk about that because it's hard for me to say certain things because people don't really get it. And they think, you know, number one, that you're being braggadocious. Number two, it's above their head.
Yeah.
You know, they can't get it, but it's really like that. Like, this is a real thing. And I don't, I don't go on social media with bags and purses and red
Yeah.
boxes and all that. Like, I literally don't, because I know for sure, that's not what's gonna bring wealth to families. So I don't want to portray that red bottoms is gonna bring wealth or bags are gonna bring wealth. You know, I don't want that to be, that's been the mainstream, but that's not really true. The truth of the matter is, whatever you work for, if you can't pass that down until forever, you know, my kids will never have to work ever if they don't want to. We have a daughter, she just closed on her house today, her property today. And it was a joy for me and my husband to see that, because she doesn't have to work for that.
Yeah. I did a live yesterday and I talked about that. People follow these influencers,
Mm,
follow them because they see the jewelry, the fancy cars, the purses, uh,
mm,
fancy houses, and they pay for mentorships and courses and whatever from them, and then they're surprised when the person don't know what they're talking about.
mm,
All they were attracted to was that, and they didn't really check for receipts.
mm,
They do their due diligence, and I'm like, y'all following these people and paying the money just because of how they look or how they present, not knowing that sometimes they ain't even really living that life. It's
mm,
a lot of silent millionaires, multi-millionaires on this app, on these social media streets that you wouldn't think got money, but they out here building generational wealth. Her
mm,
his kids don't have to work if they don't want to.
mm. But that's one reason why I did offer that as a part of my mentorship. Like, y'all can come to my house. Y'all can stay at my house for the weekend. I want people to see that this is really real, not fake.
It's real, y'all. It's real. Everything that this woman talk about on social, even I watched her manifest her coach. She was we were I don't know where we was going, but she was like, that's gonna be my coach.
I don't care
I
how much he charged. I didn't know he was a six-figure coach, but I paid it.
I don't even know how she found him. I remember her saying it, and I remember her saying that was her coach. And I was like, oh dang.
I don't know where I'm gonna find this man. Yeah.
Somebody said, I've been watching Tasha for a long time, and I know everything she's saying is true because she is the proof. I've been sleeping on her.
Don't
I,
sleep on it.
I
Don't.
need the trust. That's Dr. Anjanette. Y'all. We went to, like, just listening to them, like, you gotta digest the information because it's new, it's foreign. And you be sitting there. That's why people are saying it's a scam, because they ain't never heard it. They ain't never seen nobody with it. So that's fake, or you can't have it, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Totally legal.
Totally. I know. I was telling my husband the other day, I was getting ready to go somewhere, and I was like, well, let me see if I can ask the trust if I can grab the keys to the Porsche. He was like, I think you can drive the Porsche, baby. And I when I said it, I immediately thought about people, the
Somebody
people.
said, where can she pull the 50K from?
Somebody said what?
Where can she pull the 50K from?
Oh, girl, it's a lot of ways. You better get with Danny and Brittany.
Brittany hooked me up. And it's like, y'all, to have access to people, right? Because you can't hop in her inbox. I was applying, and I think I got 2 cars. She said, girl, go on and get this and do this. Showed me exactly how to do it, right? Sometimes and I was on a webinar tonight. Sometimes you have to invest and sow into people in their business in order to get access sometimes. I went to a conference and I forgot who it was, but he said he went to an event that was like $20,000 to even go to the event, but it was in his niche. He's a podcaster. He said when he got there, that the people that were in the room, they were making 7 and 8 figures doing podcasting. They were so easily and freely sharing valuable strategic information with him because it's a different mindset. If you're paying $25,000 for one night, you got a different mindset. So they're not hoarding and gatekeeping information. He said people were freely sharing information, but he
Listen,
had paid to be in that room.
$1,000 for an 8-hour day.
Repeat it.
I paid $200,000 to spend 8 hours with my mentor. 200,000, almost $250,000 to spend 8 hours with my mentor. There's so much out here that
But
y'all
what has been the ROI, the return on your investment from your first time investing with him?
1.4 million was the return on my investment the first time. 1.4 million. Yep. Crazy.
Money back.
You know, these are the conversations that a lot of people, you know, I don't know. I don't know if they don't want to have them or they're afraid to have them or they don't think that they can have these conversations.
Well, I was told what the woman said. She said the information is out there. It's free. She said, but she had been doing her field of expertise for 12 years. Said
Mm-hmm.
90% of the information I have is out there. She said,
Mm-hmm.
but it took 12 years to gather the information and to be able to put the pieces together.
Mm-hmm.
And said then it's the 10% of me, her experience, what she has been through.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Is out there. You can go and Google and free 99 and YouTube. Some people have had success with that, but a lot of times those are one offers. Like
Mm-hmm.
for me, I don't want to struggle. I'd rather pay.
Shortcut, cheat code.
Hey, I told Brittany, I said we gotta come up with this Tasha money.
For sure. Look, I'm thinking about, I spent 6 figures, almost $250,000 to spend 8 hours with my mentor one-on-one. And I'm thinking about like all the information, all the cheat codes, all the shortcuts. And just last year, it was a 6-figure investment for the year. And had I not spent that money, I would have missed out on 1.4 million. And I'm like, if I can make 1.4 million in a year, spending, 6 figures for a year, if I spend 6 figures for a day, how much more can I make? So that's what I'm on right now.
You're gonna pay one way or the other, either in your time or your money. You
Yeah.
want to spend 12 years trying to figure it out for free, or you can pay and you figure it out right now.
Mm-hmm. For sure. For sure. And that's the thing. But more than that, what it does is it allows us to be able to do what we want when we want with the people that matter the most to us. Like I'll pick up the phone anytime and say, bring my grandbabies over. I want to spend time with my grandbabies. And I could just do whatever, go wherever. We can book a trip. We can go out of the country. We can do whatever we want with our children or our grandchildren. And we don't have to worry about, oh my God, are the bills going to be paid? This is the thing, these are the things, because a lot of people think that because we're coaches, we make money off of our coaching. They have no idea. We make money in so many other ways.
Y'all, also getting into different rooms, you be introduced to different opportunities that you wouldn't know anything about at all. At all.
I probably made, well, no, not probably, but I've made more money offline than I could ever make online in probably 20 years. You know, I do real estate. That's a lot of money offline in a lot of deals, right? Um, with hedge funds, you're invested in one of the hedge funds. The money that we make offline, nobody knows about. We make a lot of money doing those things. Other businesses, we invest in other businesses. We loan money to other businesses. We have equity in other businesses that, we own hotels, right? Jet skis in other countries, other businesses that we invest in, people know nothing about. They think that we make money off of them. No, 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 no. And I say it all the time. If I never ever sign anybody else for my coaching, if I shut my coaching down tonight, that would not affect anything that I'm doing.
Where
How,
money is, other people's money is everywhere for you to use. What you call them? Employees.
these are my employees. Like I don't, and that's the thing that people have to get over themselves. Say, I don't want to give her no money because she gonna go. No, 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 no. I just redid my whole kitchen. You know what money I used to redo my whole kitchen? Rent. People who pay me rent from properties that we own. We took our rental income and redid our whole kitchen with rental income, not coaching income, rental income, assets. We redid our whole kitchen. And that's the thing. You can have anything, do anything, live anywhere, have anything you want, but you have got to tap into that thing that you're good at. And so many people run away from their God-given abilities.
How can
Oh,
they figure that out?
huh?
How can they figure out what they're good at or what is God is calling them to do?
Several ways. I'm going to give you two. One way is to go through all of your DMs and find out, and go through your DMs, and I want you to write down every question that people ask you about. That's number one. And then number two is go through your text messages and your emails and find out what are people asking you advice for, because that's the thing that is your God-given gift and talent and ability. And if you run from it, guess what? You will be broke and you'll be working for money for the rest of your life.
And what about, because for nurses, I would say, especially for me, it'd be hard for us sometimes to charge people. Why is it important to charge people for your gift?
Well, number one, if they don't pay attention. That's number one. But then number two is, if you, and you'll read in the Bible where Solomon, he was like, what? King Solomon, he was the richest person in the Bible, right? The richest man. And God told him that all he wanted was wisdom. God gave him the wisdom, but he gave him the wisdom with a requirement, and that was to go and to charge people to share that with them. And see, people forget that part. Like, people really, really went. You could not go into the conference, the webinar, the seminar of King Solomon without bringing all of your riches. And when they brought all of their riches and rubies and gold and silver and all these things that they own, and they were allowed to enter into the Colosseum where King Solomon spoke, that's when they were blessed. So if God told him to charge, we should be. The Bible says, do not cast your pearl before the swine. So if God has given us specific instructions on what to do with our gifts and talents that he's given us, who are we not to do those things? Who are we? And if you don't do them, you're going to live in poverty. I don't mind. Like, I'll tell anybody, I'll charge, you either going to pay me $5,000 an hour for me to coach you, or you're going to pay $50,000 a year for me to coach you for a whole year. And I'm done. I don't argue. I don't try to fight for limitations. I don't try to, let me try to build my case. It is what it is. Here's the link. $5,000, I'll coach you for an hour. $50,000, I'll coach you for a year. I'm done.
Y'all getting coached right now. She need a tip jar. Y'all getting coached right now. And just recently, so you always been with trying to be like Harriet Tubman and reach back and help us nurses. What is the big decision that you recently had to do?
About what?
The Nurse REI Club.
Well, I had to let it go. And that was something that I fought with for a couple of years. I didn't want to let it go. You know, it was my passion project. But what God showed me was that there were so many other people that needed me, and I had a different calling on my life, and I couldn't save all the nurses, right? I started the Nurse REI Club with like $19.99 a year. And I even went into partnership with a lot of nurses on deals. And in those deals, I was doing all the work. And I'm just going to be transparent. I was like literally paying money out of my pocket to get on planes, to go to the properties, to go deal with the contractors and the subcontractors and all of the things that I had to do to get these properties, you know, up to speed and up to part of to sell or to rent out. I was doing this out of my own pocket. And at the end of the day, it was like, I even, like, the nurses and myself went in business on an LLC and we borrowed money to get these properties rehab, and they didn't have the money to pay the lenders back. And me and my husband, we went in our pockets and we paid the lenders back out of our pockets. And then they thought that we were trying to take property from them. And I've never shared this publicly. But my husband and I, we went like deep in our pockets. We had to pay back the lenders for lending us money to rehab these properties. And then at the end of the day, I was like, okay, y'all owe me now. And they were like, you cheated us. You knew you wanted those properties. You're a scam. You're this, you're that. I'm like, I ain't getting no money from this. Like, y'all don't realize we're spending our personal money to pay for the things. And that hurt me. It hurt me, and I got in my feelings for a couple, you know, at least a year. And my husband was like, get out of your feelings. You did, you know, you're really genuine about showing these people how to come out. And if they don't want to come out, you got to leave them where they are. And I still didn't want to leave them. You know, I still, you know, even though we lost so much money, you know, trying to help, I didn't want to leave them. And, you know, but when you pay a mentor 6 figures and the mentor tell you same thing your husband told you for free, you're going to have to listen. I'm just saying. You
had to be obedient.
So it was hard for me. It was hard for me to let it go, but I knew I had to let it go. You know, I knew I was helping a lot of nurses, but I also knew at the same time that I was hurting a lot of nurses because I was enabling them by coming to the rescue. You get what I'm saying? Like, okay, they said, oh, we ain't got money to pay the loan back. Then me and my husband pay the loan back. You know, oh, well, we can't go and check on the property. So I jumped on the plane out of my money and went and checked on the properties and paid for this and paid for that, you know. So I realized that everybody can't go with you. Everybody can't go where you're going. And I had to get over that survivor's remorse. Like, I made it out. I don't have to work anymore. You know, I haven't worked since 2018. I don't have to do it anymore. And I keep generating more and more and more wealth. I had to come to grips and understand it's okay that if they are not able to go with you mentally, then it's okay. Leave them where they are, and you got to keep going. You got to serve the people that God called you to serve. And that hardest things that I had to do was to let that go and say, okay, the Nurse REI Club as it was no longer exists. Now the business still exists because the business, I'm a businesswoman first. So the business still purchases properties and operates under that name, that business. But as far as the mentorship part, that had to go.
She started out low, trying to help us nurses. 19,
19.
and now what? How much it costs, Tasha? 1 hour?
5,000.
Okay.
And people have paid the 5,000 for the 1 hour coaching.
People be on here trying to help for free, and people don't pay them no attention.
Mm-mm. So I
$19.
went, yeah, $99 a month for several years to $5K an hour or $50K a year. I mean, I have some, programs. I'll do like 20 something K for like 6 months or something like that. But I realized that the value that you put out into the world is way, way more than what people are willing to pay. Way more. And I understand that if I can show you how to make $1 million in less than a year, you should be able to pay me $50K. If I can show you how to make 6 figures in a day, you should be able to pay me $50K per year. For sure. And I've done it, and I have mentees to prove it.
$50K. But the return on investment is there, though. It's there. It is definitely worth every single dollar and penny.
Yeah, it is. So I don't even think about it. I actually, this is something I'm going to get. This is a tip, and I'm going to get off here, that I'm going to give all the coaches. If you value what you do, you can back it up, and you have receipts to back it up. Put it out there and leave it. Detach yourself from the outcome. Don't try to compare yourself with anybody else and what they're doing, because I can honestly say there are people that are in the same mentorship that I'm in, mastermind that I'm in. They're making like 10 million in a day, like validated, for real, for real. I don't compare myself with them. I don't. Like, they've done uber millions of dollars in a day. And I don't compare myself with them because I'm not where they are. I don't do what they do, but I'm confident in who I am and what I can share and help other women entrepreneurs do. And that's it. I don't look to the left. I don't look to the right. I don't care about anything that's going on around me. I don't care. I don't attach myself to their outcome. I know what I provide. And I'm saying this to all the coaches out there. know and be certain in what you provide, don't attach yourself to the outcome and just let it be what it's going to be. Like, be authentic, be true. Like Danny will tell you, I'm super authentic with them. Like, I tell them the good, the bad, and the ugly. And I really feel like that's the core and that's the backbone of everything that I do.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. But y'all then don't miss the part where she says she is in a room with people that are making $9 million a day.
10
$10 million in a day. That's a different type of room.
a day. One day.
And they having different conversations.
Our conversations are different. Way different. Like, I couldn't have these conversations right now on this live because it will just, you're not ready. You're not ready. It's like putting a 2-year-old in a car and telling them to drive. Who does that?
You gotta have a mindset shift.
For sure. And
Gotta
this,
have.
yeah, I didn't just wake up with this mindset shift. I mean, this mindset, I didn't just wake up with it. I had to grow into it. Everybody has to grow into it. You know, I can sit at the table with people who make $10 million in a day and like it's nothing because it's something that we grew into. Like, you have to become that person. You know, my mentor said something the other day. I can't remember what it said, but it, you know, obviously it was be, do, have, because you got to be the person to do the thing, to have the things that you say you want. But it was some way he said it. I'm gonna have to put it in a chat after we're done. I gotta look it up. But anyway, I wrote it down. But anyway, it's so strong and it's important to become that person first. And what I mean by become the person first is to write down the things that you want to do or where you want to be and the things you want to have, and you have to imagine yourself already there. Like, I imagine myself here way before I got here. And you know, you said it earlier, I manifested a lot of those things. Like, I was like, I could see it. I got it. I could do it. I can be it. I can have it. You know, you have to close your eyes and you have to believe that you deserve it and you can do it. But bigger than that, you have to separate yourself from the people that don't believe. You have to separate yourself from the unbelievers, because there's so many people around you that don't believe the things that you believe. And if you're either going to get on their bandwagon or they're going to get on yours, and 9 times 10 you're going to get on theirs, because there's so many more people unbelievers than there are believers.
Run that back one more time.
I'll say this. There are few
He
people,
is dropping gems.
there are very, very few people that will pay me $50K a year to teach them how to be millionaires and multimillionaires in a year. Then there are people who will pay me $10,000 a year. Right? I'm just saying, you show up differently. And I have to be honest, I've had people to sign up for my mentorship and they were on a payment plan and they flaked out. Flaked out because they were not that person first. And I couldn't get them to become the person because they didn't have enough skin in the game. When you don't pay, you don't pay attention. When you don't pay a lot, you don't pay a lot of attention. When you pay a little, you pay a little bit of attention. So I feel like when you go all in, you're all in, and you reap the rewards of being all in. That's just the bottom line. I mean, I'm not gonna say it was easy for me to spend $200,000 to spend 8 hours with my mentor. That wasn't easy. I had to overcome a lot of things mentally, right? I had to overcome a lot of, ooh, that's almost $250,000. You spend it for 8 hours. Like, what can you possibly gain in that? I had to overcome a lot of those
Hey,
mental growth.
hey, Brittany on here, Tasha.
Hey, Brett.
When she got in, I guess it's her story, y'all. She got into Tasha's program, and she got her return on investment back in 30 days.
Less than 30.
She did it in a matter of 5-6 days.
I think she did it I think she beat your record. You did it. You had a 6-figure week, but it took you 6 days. I think she had a 6-figure week. It took her 5 days. I gotta get her a trophy.
But she had became that person.
She became the person. She did 126,000 in 5 days.
These receipts, y'all. These are receipts. These receipts. This is what I be talking about, receipts. It is easy for a hustler to make $1 million.
But Danny, I ain't do the work. Y'all did the work. I didn't do anything.
And she won her trophy.
I got you, Brett. But I didn't do the work. Y'all did the work.
You created the environment. You coached us. It wasn't just us. Because as you always say, you don't know what you don't know.
Right. But I didn't do anything. All I did, again, like you said, I created that environment for y'all to win. But I feel like if I had not done that kind of money in a day, then y'all would not have believed that y'all could do it.
But it's our and these are your flowers. It's our proximity to you. You coach us. We go to church every single Wednesday, and you deliver and you over deliver.
You call it church.
It's church. We come and get fed and we get full every single Wednesday. Y'all, it is church. It is church. This woman right here literally helped me change my life. Could I have done it without her? Probably in some years. Probably in some years. I'm coming from being a nurse where I know which day I'm working. I know what hours I'm working, where I clock in, where I leave. I'm leaving everything at the job to being a full-time entrepreneur. I didn't know what I didn't know. Some of the stuff Tasha told me, I was like, okay, I don't know what she's talking about, but let me go figure it out. She did that. She helped me cross 7 figures. I had to tell people on my challenge, like, sometimes it'd be hard to say that out loud because I believe it because I see it. But at the same time, I'm like, oh my God, like I really, Lord. But at the same time, I had all this success in the background. You're going to go through adversity. You're going to go through things.
Disruption always follows intention. If people knew what we really went through, right?
I had to end a relationship and lost 6 figures. Just like that.
Yep.
That's hard, being a nurse. Coming from being a nurse to, yes, you making money, and then just abruptly just doing something, making a decision. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely church. Brittany and Katina, definitely church.
We have such a good time. I think we're more like sisters than anything. We have like a bond, like all of us in the circle.
Y'all. Y'all, if y'all can get in there.
Look, we talk about so much stuff we have to turn the recording off. Like, now we can't record this. Woo!
Y'all.
If only they knew, right?
We have real conversations. She pour into us and coaches, but she'll get you right too. She'll get you right and get you straight. She literally like will crack the whip. Like, did anybody do what I said?
Brittany said they need a wristband to get in. Y'all have no idea. Y'all don't know what Wednesdays are really like. Brittany, is it the club or the church? Which one, girl? She's talking about a wristband. See, this ain't VIP. We have so much fun, though.
Y'all, she uncoached y'all tonight. What's your cash app, Tasha?
Hey, Brittany, Dennis said, put your cash app in there. They need your cash app. Y'all be, hey, if I bless y'all tonight, let me put it here. I'm just like the preachers. If the Lord laid it on your heart tonight, here's my cash app. Only sow into fertile ground. Don't be sowing into the stony ground.
Y'all, I have been into some mentorships and invested in some programs, and people was not who they said they was, y'all. You been on with them, and you just be like, "What just happened? What just happened?"
Right.
He would be out here being not real. This is a real person. You look on her timeline; she been doing the same thing, trying to pull us nurses out the trenches. They said
don't want to come.
They said, "Do you guys Zelle?" Brittany said, "Let me pay my 10%."
What she saying? Let me pay my 10%. I have Zelle, but I don't know my email for Zelle. What do I need it for Zelle? I don't even know. I don't know. I got Zelle, y'all, but I don't know what is it?
She don't know. She don't know, y'all.
Is it my phone number? Is it my what? I don't know.
You'll have to know. It'll have to be your phone number, your email.
I don't know what it is, y'all. Look, I'm gonna give y'all an email. Works. If it does, the money back. Hold on, let me put it in. I don't know. Don't laugh. Don't laugh, Danny.
You're trying. Mad.
Email. Y'all see if this works for Zelle. I don't know.
Brittany says your phone number. Sometimes it can be your email too.
Here,
ways.
Tasha McCray. Try that. That might be my Zelle, one of my Zelles. I don't know.
You don't know, y'all.
I don't. If it doesn't work, send your money back, I'm sure, right?
Tasha.
You know Tasha don't manage that stuff.
If it doesn't.
I don't. I'm being honest. I don't know.
Yeah, if you have to set it up with that email, it'll send it back.
Yeah, it'll send it back to you if that ain't it. I think it is. Wait a minute, one Tasha McCray or maybe it's Tasha McCray one. Dad! Let me get my husband. Dad! Dad! What's my email? Is it one Tasha McCray or Tasha McCray one? That ain't it. I'm talking about my Zelle. Cussing me out, y'all.
They said that's not it, Tasha.
They said that ain't it. Oh Lord, babe, what's my Zelle?
Oh, y'all, she don't know.
Hold on.
She don't
What
know.
did it tell you? How do you know it's not it? What did they say? What did they? What did they say?
Katia said Benny is not messing with you tonight.
He's not. Tasha at therealmccray.com. Try that. Who trying to send me some Zelle? Angela, try that. Tasha at therealmccray.com. Girl, I don't know. Benny is not. Benny is on the phone. He's smoking his
It said
cigar.
Elle is not a member. She said.
What'd you say?
She said it told her that email is not a member, Tasha.
Oh, I don't see that. Okay, so try Tasha at therealmccray.com. Oh God, this is crazy. Hey, look. I don't know. I thought my email was one. It ain't one, Tasha McCray.
You got so many emails.
I do. Y'all gonna make me go to my office now. I gotta go to my office and look on
She
my
got
email.
so many emails. I told y'all she don't know.
I don't. And that's how y'all supposed to be. Y'all supposed to be like,
She said
hey,
that won't work, Tasha. She said that won't work.
I'm rich. Whatever you sent me, girl. Thank you, girl. I'm rich. You got me going to my office now. Look, I'm in my office. Let me see what I got. Look, I'm in my office now, y'all. Y'all know no sense. They at work, didn't she?
Yep.
Oh my God. I don't even know what bank account that's going to. That's the shame. And a disgrace. But that's the way y'all should be. Y'all should have money running you and chasing you down. The Bible says that grace and mercy shall follow you. You don't follow grace and mercy. Grace and mercy follows you, right? You don't chase money. Money chases you. I don't care where you are, what you're doing. If you are in alignment with God and his plans, grace and mercy shall follow you all the days of your life. Like, we're laughing and joking about it, but I really don't know. Like, this thing is telling me now you can't sign in until you get your phone. I don't know my other phone at. It's going to send me a message to my other phone. I don't have it. Oh, Lord. So I don't even know. Even log damn bank accounts. Sorry, y'all. I can't. It said that. I'm not lying. This is a shame. I mean, but testament to say you don't chase money. Like, don't. Like, money comes frequently. Come on, Danny. Say the rest.
Money comes to me easily, frequently, and abundantly.
Come on.
I was talking in the mirror today to myself.
Money, that's how it comes. And I will be honest, and this is for everybody who's on this live, and I'm not bragging on me. But I'm gonna be honest, and I was talking about it to my husband and my son the other day. My son was like, Mom, he was like, I can't keep up with the money that just comes. It just comes so fast, and it comes in all these accounts, and I can't keep up with it. And I said, that's because grace and mercy follows you. So think about something that's chasing you. You're just going about your business, and it's just chasing you. It's chasing you. You can't keep up with it, because it's just, the more you keep going about your business and walking in your divine plan that God has for you, and your authority that you have, the more you walk in your divine purpose, the more it just chases you and it overtakes you. And there's nothing you can do about it. As long as you keep walking in it, God is going to keep blessing you. And some of you right now who are on this live, y'all are like, I don't understand. And I don't see how this will work for me. I see it working for them, but I don't see how it works for me. I will say to you, stop. Even if you have to take a 30-day sabbatical from social media, because I've done it several times. I've taken 30-day sabbaticals, 90-day sabbaticals. I've taken time away from social media, away from TV, which I don't look at TV, but TV and radio and social media. And I've just gotten up and I've prayed, I've meditated, and I've just spent time alone with God. And I spent time alone. And those times that I spent over the years alone with God, that's what got me where I am. And I'm going to give y'all a free lesson, and I promise I'm going to get off of here, because Danny know I love to teach.
What she just said is so true.
But I will say this, and I'm tearful right now, because you know how a tree grows. It grows down in the ground, and it grows up at the same time. It's called, when it grows down, it's called graphotrophic. And when it grows up, it's phototropic. The people see what up above the ground. They see what the sun shines upon. They only see the tree, but they see the. And if you would spend some time away from social media, away from the TV, away from other influences that are not of God, if you would just spend time, you will start growing roots. Guess what? There are people that have come and they have cut my limbs, my leaves, and my branches, and my trunk. But they have not touched my root, because my root is underground and is protected. And the root of the thing is what has gotten me to where I am today. It's not what y'all see, it's what you don't see. You don't see the years that I spent alone. You don't see the times that I've started over. You don't see when I had repossessions. You don't see when I lost my house. You don't see when I lost all my husbands. You don't see when I lost family members. You don't see when family members lied on me and forsake me. You don't see all of that. You don't see when my friends turned their back on me. You don't see where they lied on me. You don't see where they tried to put hexes on me and my family. You don't see those things. But what you see is the roots that have come up when everything else blew everything else away. We talk about 6-figure days and 7-figure years, and we talk about those things. These things just didn't come overnight. The Bible says, to whom much is given, much is required. We've had to sacrifice a lot of things to get where we are. And we're sacrificing a lot of things to help y'all get where y'all are. A lot. We're sacrificing time away from our family. We're sacrificing nights when we're up trying to figure out how can we help our mentees? How can we help other people? How can we bring other people along? Y'all don't see those things. Y'all just see the glitz and the glam. Or y'all see us on stage speaking, and y'all see us traveling. Y'all see us, driving exotic cars or whatever, nice homes. Y'all see those things. But y'all don't see the times when we had to dig our roots. And then not only did we dig them deep, but we had to dig them wide. Right? We had to go wide. We went deep and wide before we sprung up. And those are the things I want y'all to do. It's not mainstream, and it's not what people love to hear or see. But those are the things that sustain you. We've sacrificed a lot. We've lost a lot of friends. We've lost a lot of family members. We've lost a lot of nights sleep to get where we are. And all we want to do is help you get there too. But you have to put some skin in the game. It's more than just turning on this little blue app and looking at us and watching us and judging us, right? But you got to put some skin in the game, whether that's time or money or both. If I can spend 6 figures for one day and 6 figures for 1 year for one mentor, and Danny can spend it for a mentor or mentors, you can do it too. And if you can't, you need to figure out how. How can I do that? Not I ain't got it, but how can I do it? How can I get there? Not, oh, I wish I could be there. Oh, I wish one day. No, the Bible says now faith is. Now faith is. Not tomorrow faith is. Now faith is. And faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. You can't see the things that we see because you haven't been the places we've been, and you haven't gone through the things that we've gone through. I haven't gone through the things that my mentors have gone through. Why? Because I paid them for the cheat code, so I don't have to go through them.
Mm.
I don't want to put something on an Amex card so I can get the cheat code. I don't mind. So it makes me feel better and feel comfortable living the life that I live, knowing that I'm supposed to be here versus I cheated and lied to get here. I'm supposed to be here. I'm ordained to be here. And I'm done. I'm dropping the mic. I'm done. I'm checking my account. She said it worked. Let me see. Going to the account, girl.
Yo.
I'm going to my account.
One thing she did say is that isolation, sometimes getting off social media, getting away from things that distract you. As much as I used to be crying and praying and crying and praying like, God, what am I supposed to be doing? I couldn't hear God. I had so many things going on, working 2 jobs. I got an infant, I got a man. I couldn't hear God tell me what to do. So I ended up in California, was supposed to be there for 4 weeks, and ended up there for 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
And I had a lot of alone time to read my Bible, to get closer to God, to pray, and actually heard God for the first time in my life, clear as day, of what I was supposed to do. It did, it like triggered something in me. It triggered something in me. So sometimes getting off social media, getting away from things that distract you. If you've been praying and you feel like you ain't hearing, y'all, that Cali trip was the truth for me. It was. I was waking up, y'all, at 5 o'clock, earlier than 5, because Tasha and them had an accountability call at 8, and I was in Cali, and I was waking up. But I would get up, y'all. I would get up. I had committed to working out. I would go to the gym. Some
Mm-hmm.
days be on the phone with them, but I got up every single day, and I do not regret it because that y'all made us do. What y'all make us do?
A lot. The
What you
time
call it? 4-hour work week.
4-hour work week.
Oh, oh, what is the list? What is it called?
The 4-hour work week.
Yes,
The Dreamline.
yes, that's that. They made us do a dream line, and it took us months to do it, but it was so worth it. I went back and looked at my dream line, and to know, like, because a lot of times the things that we want, you tell yourself that you can't have it before you even imagine that it's yours.
Mm-hmm.
So saying I wanted 40 units, I wanted an international unit,
Mm.
like, and to have these things actually happen. Like he's like, break it down. How much does it cost to get those things? Like going through those exercises
Mm.
and like looking at it and realizing like I can't afford that. I can't do that. It was
Mm-hmm.
powerful. And you did all the things on your dream line, right?
Yep. Powerful.
Oh, Alviana said she has to redo hers. Did you get 3 things on your dream line, Alvi?
Oh yeah, you gotta do it.
She said she got to redo it, so it sounds like she done got through some of the things on her dream line.
Mm-hmm.
Tasha done been on here coaching y'all.
I'm done. I done dropped the mic, girl. I'm done.
I do one every 6 months now. Okay, Alviana
Well, Aviana said,
said she do one every 6 months now.
that's it. I do too. Yep, it's time. Every 6 months. It works.
Y'all got to go see the new Black Panther. It was good.
Wakanda?
Yes.
Oh, y'all want to see it?
Yes.
Oh man, I gotta go see it. Babe,
Yes.
you wanna go see Wakanda tomorrow?
Take that. Take that. Take that.
You wanna go see Black Panther tomorrow?
But
You wanna go to Wakanda?
guys, you play with that.
You wanna go to Wakanda tomorrow? Whenever you wanna go. It's morning. Matinee. Yeah, y'all already know.
Oh, Alvi said she been trying to get people to do Dreamline. They won't do it.
Really? LV, they're not your people. If you've been trying to get them to do it and they won't do it, those are not your people. Those are not your people. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Angela said, "Did you find her Zelle yet?"
No, girl, I'm looking like, oh, I see it. I see it. Thank you, girl. I see it. I just checked my email because my bank account it was freezing up. I got it. Thank you, girl. Thank you, Angela Charles, for your Zelle. Oh, that was so sweet.
Angela
Thank
is
you.
so sweet, and she's dope. Dope.
Somebody said, "What's a dream line?" Danny, you may have to do. You think you do a class on it? You want to do a class on it?
And Tina did she did all her things on her dream line.
Who?
Tina.
Oh yeah, she did. I think we should do a class on it. Let's do a class. On the dream line, like it's powerful. Y'all want us to do a class on
They
it?
say yeah. Alviana said she coming to Wakanda in the cigar mobile bus.
Pull up. She is so funny. Yeah. Let's do a workshop, like a because we can cover some more stuff other than the Dreamline, but the Dreamline will be a lot.
They say, how do they sign up for your mentorship, Tasha?
You can't just sign up. It's not. You have to fill out the application. I gotta find the application and put it in the link. I'll put the application in here in the link.
Hey,
Then
Mom. Hey, Jess.
you want to do a class on the Dreamline? We could do a workshop.
We can do it next week. The week after. You tell me.
No, whenever you want to do it, we'll do it. Whenever.
What day is good for you during the week?
Oh,
Huh?
it doesn't matter. You know, Wednesday's my busy day.
Okay.
I was looking up for somebody. What was I looking up?
Your application.
Oh.
Alviana said you need a wristband and it be patted down.
Her, Brittany and Katina, they're going to wristband them people to death. Alvy, what kind of wristband they need, girl? What kind of wristband they need? I'm finding my application.
We could do the class next week.
We'll do it next week.
Mm-hmm.
We can do it. Y'all better be ready. Oh, we're going to charge y'all. It ain't free now.
This woman.
It's free. Tell you that right now.
Dreamline sounds interesting.
Huh?
It really makes, they said the Dreamline sounds interesting. It really, really makes you think.
Yeah.
Big.
That's my Google form. I put it in here. Yeah. But for the application. But yeah, no. You the Dreamline is serious. That's something serious. It really is. All right, Danny. Danny, I'm gonna get off here. My husband, babe, what you doing? We done
All
both
right.
come upstairs. I'm in my office. I gotta show y'all. He's in his office. We were downstairs having a good time. We were listening to music. Huh? You what? Oh, you are? You not in your office? Oh, you did? You recorded me? Let me see. I thought you were in your office. Hold on, y'all. Oh, shit. Oh, shoot. What you doing? Hey, Danny, you remember in here? Hold on.
Uh-huh. What? And took over Benny's office.
We took over Benny's office.
It's so pretty. Have a good movie night in there.
I tried to get him to switch offices with me, but he wouldn't. I'm like, baby, I need this for my podcasting room because you got carpet and I don't have any echoes in here. He was like, no, dog. I'm gonna show y'all what Benny told me to do my podcast. Y'all not gonna like him after this. Let me show y'all. Trust me, y'all not gonna like Benny after this. No. Benny told me that I could not switch offices with him. Please excuse our house because we are in the middle of some stuff. But what? No, Benny told me to do my podcast in here. Y'all ready for this? Somebody say I'm ready. I ain't gonna show y'all till somebody say I'm ready.
I'm ready.
I gotta sit in the chat. Danny, you see it in the chat? You ready?
Yes.
And I'm ready.
Yep.
Oh, okay, ready.
It's in the chat.
Give me some more. I'm ready. Benny told me that I cannot do my podcast. I can't switch offices with him. I got to do my podcast in here, y'all. They laugh. Benny said I gotta change this closet into a podcasting studio.
He didn't say that, Tasha.
Okay, Benny, tell him what you said.
Y'all gonna thank me later.
What did you say, babe?
That's a beautiful place. It's sound reduction. We're gonna get all of the sound reduction, noise reduction down. It's gonna be perfect. Thank you. When it's done, you're gonna be like, oh my God, y'all get that.
He was trying to sell you the space.
Girl, Benny put me in a closet.
It's not a closet.
It is a closet.
It's a third-car garage.
No, it's a closet. Y'all look, this is the laundry room, and this is the closet.
That's not a closet.
Brittany said, bruh. Benny said, put your podcast in here. I said, no, sir. No, sir. He said, Brittany needs to chill out. Look, I'm here with the Clorox. I'm here with the kids' noodles for the pool. Look, I'm here with the pom-poms. I'm here with the luggage. I'm here with the TV. I'm here with the walker, the baby walker. Y'all,
He said you can't get in his office, huh?
Look, I'm here with the darn brooms and dustpans. Benny said, turn this closet into a podcast room.
He said you can't take over his office.
Benny, nobody is with you on this.
So listen, I heard y'all talking about how y'all were down and how things were half empty. And now all of a sudden, I'm giving you an opportunity to show the girl on how you can be half full. And this is what y'all do to me. This is what you do to me. Opportunity, another example to show how much of a power.
Albiana said, call it the closet hour.
I like her. That's what the closet hour. I like that. The big closet hour.
That is not the big closet. Yeah, Albiana, I can't believe that you are with Benny, putting me in the closet.
Third car garage with no car in it.
Baby, that ain't no garage.
That's the third car garage. You put
It's a closet.
You put 2 motorcycles in there. You put 2 motorcycles in there. You gotta believe. You gotta trust that process. Right now, I'm not feeling that from you right now. I'm not feeling.
What are you feeling from me right now?
I'm feeling a little sense of, I don't know, just it ain't what I thought. I thought we were gonna be on the same page here. I thought you were gonna go upstairs and work and come downstairs and work.
Baby, but you took the biggest office. You took the biggest room and turned it into your office.
Exactly.
You took the media room and I had to close in the loft and make it my office.
You wanted that room because you wanted to close it up and you wanted the mirrors and you wanted the windows. Did you not?
No. I wanted that your office.
No, you
I
didn't.
wanted it.
You
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. You wanted that office right there. And you got it. And it's beautiful. It fits you. You want it outside. You want to feel the trees. Right there, no sun. You ain't want none of that. You want all that feeling. You want to open up your doors, your blinds. You want to open up your, what's those things called? You want to open those sheds.
The what? The blinds.
The
shutters. Those are shutters.
You want to open the shutters. Feel all that energy coming inside. Can't feel it over there.
But I don't have, but you're trying to put me in a closet now.
It's not a closet. It is called, what did she say it was called?
The closet hour.
The closet hour.
Albiana said, do the podcast in the RV.
No, can't do anything now.
Oh, Albiana, say what?
The closet hour is.
But he said do it in RV. Why we can't do it in RV?
I mean, I'm gonna talk offline on this one. I like the closet hour. We were going somewhere with it. Then you said the RV. The closet hour I like. That's you. Team that closet hour. have the wash and dry working. We can't do that. We can't have the garage one.
Hey, Angela said she liked the RV idea. Hey, what's so hard about me doing an RV?
You can do it in the RV hour. You can do the RV.
They
hour.
said it'll be called Up and Smoke Hour in the RV.
Ooh, up in smoke with the cigars.
So we do it on Tuesdays and.
Now
Thursdays.
Benny got him a podcast.
Babe, we gonna do it on Tuesday and Thursday.
Tuesdays, Thursdays. Can't do it on the weekend.
Can't do it on the weekends.
I like the RV deal. I ain't gonna lie. The RV deal would be pretty cool.
You like it?
The RV deal would be pretty cool. I'll agree. All right. So we go P31, the closet hour.
You want to just go ahead and do it with? We're gonna call Audible.
Closet hour. I would really like to put effort in it.
You want to do it?
Yeah, I think it'd be cool.
So what we gonna do with all that junk in the closet?
Okay. So what I told you what we're gonna do. See, this is what you do to me.
I'll be honest, she's just trying to get a ride to Wakanda.
What time she want to see Wakanda?
You want to go see Wakanda?
You got our passes, but we have not used.
Yeah.
Um,
Alvin, what time you want to go see Wakanda?
We can go anytime you want to go. What time? What time she want to go see Wakanda? We go get it. We go.
Alvin always in Texas.
Oh, well,
She said 2 p.m.
She make an early flight.
She said she ready.
I know she was here. I'm like, yeah.
He was down till you said she in Texas.
Baby, she said she's in Texas.
She gonna get that home.
She alone, baby.
No, exactly right.
You know, remember, she's in Dallas.
Oh, Ivy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she don't know. Her boyfriend, they can go.
I'm done with you. I'm done. Man, it's like Abby say, you and your boyfriend, y'all can come. Oh, shoot. Oh, my God. What's this? Hey, this Airbnb lady says I want to learn how. Okay. There you go.
Oh,
Oh,
Lord.
look, Danny, look what I got in the mail today.
Oh,
Isn't that pretty?
that's pretty.
I got that in the mail today.
Show everybody what you got. She ain't cook for you.
Who you done got them from?
I can't tell you who online, but it was an apology.
Live?
Oh, okay.
Live.
Oh, you still live?
Benny didn't know I was live. It was an apology. Isn't it pretty?
Yeah, they are pretty.
They smell good. They're real too. But you know I was live?
No, I didn't.
What you think?
I was three-way.
He said he thought we was on three-way, girl.
Pretty is funny.
You thought we was on three-way?
Yeah. Really?
You know what Danny said Wednesday? When can we come back to y'all house? I said whenever. Hey, babe. Whenever. He said whenever. Whenever they want to come.
Y'all, the Benny and Tasha show. Y'all need a show.
Benny is a mess. You said they come whenever?
Whenever.
I told him, I said, whenever y'all want to come, just come.
And we can have movie night in his office again.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's not here. He's never home. So we can take over his office. We're going to do movie night. Me and Danny, we shut your office down.
I know.
Danny, you didn't get up to like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning and leave the office. I think we slept in there all night. We was looking at movies.
No, y'all was preaching earlier.
Benny said what was we talking about?
What you gotta be, and your mentors, and how important those are, and how you need to get the cheat code.
Cheat code. Mm-hmm.
And how putting on MX don't mean nothing. Because guess what? The MX gonna get paid for 15 times over because you got cheat code.
That's right. So you was listening to us?
Give me a little ear hustle.
You did a little ear hustle.
Ear hustle.
Was it true?
Facts.
I want you to tell everybody, what was it that, because remember, I ran from my God-given gift for years. So I want you to tell the women on here that's listening what happened.
When I met you?
Like what was the transition for me running from my gift to just accepting my gift? Come on, come get on the mic. You know you want on the mic. Come get on the mic.
I've had a cocktail too.
Okay, come get on the mic. Tell them.
So, really what it is, I believe,
Wait a minute,
was,
babe.
I got a handful of peanuts.
Okay.
Um,
Sit down.
Well, you feed that.
Okay, go ahead. Sit down.
What's that go? Making this shit here.
Tell the people. Talk to the people. Wait a minute. Let me turn around. Go ahead. Talk to the people.
That's ugly, dirty.
Okay.
Really, what I believe, people, is oh no, you want some?
Go ahead.
It's more so you don't believe.
What did I do?
What did you do?
Mm-hmm.
You didn't believe in yourself originally. You didn't believe you had a following.
Okay, so talk to the people. Tell them, because there's some people on here right now. They want the life that we have, but they don't think that they can have it. What would you tell them?
You already have a life. You just don't believe you have a life. That's what I believe. And what it is we are caught up in so many different ways in life that we think that it's what's the right way and what's the wrong way. Mm. There's no such thing as a right way and wrong way in life. It's called living. And when me and Tasha met,
they don't know me about Tasha.
I'm T-Mac. And I don't even know why I'm calling you Tasha, but when me and T-Mac met, we were pretty much borderline in that lifestyle. That we realized that there's no such thing as life, like rules. There's no such thing as rules.
Rules in life.
In life, we both hate rules because rules we were in our world. So outside of that, when T-Mac realized that she's already created this picket fence in her own world, why not show the world her picket fence and what's in it?
And what's that? What's the picket fence?
Your picket fence is what you implement in, what you study, you apply. Mm. A lot of women, y'all are great readers, women. Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna say men, women. Mm-hmm. But a lot of women hold on and hoard the information they read, and they don't apply because they don't trust them
or the process.
So once you get and I'm not saying this because these two lovely ladies are mentors, but once you get a mentor, that's what the mentor does. That's the job. Their job is to help you and encourage you through that process. What we don't realize is when we're out here in this world, you don't have people to look up to and follow on a day-to-day basis. Mm-hmm. But when you have people like that really just living it, walking it, talking it, preaching it, and promoting it, and you see it, you can't go wrong. But you have to trust what you've already put in, because the biggest thing is implementation. I don't care what nobody say. You can read it, you can study it, you can do all of the things to research it, you can Google it, YouTube it, and all that good stuff. But if you don't have no one that's pushing you for the implementation, accountability, then you're just wasting your time. And then before you know it, you go from, no offense, we go from 45 to 46 to 47, before you know it, 52. And then we're talking about what we could have had and should have had and would have had.
That's good.
That's what T-Mac have done. You put in she took what she read, studied, and researched, and she applied it. And said, you know what? Whether the chips fall, they fall. And right now the chips are stacking. And I'm so proud of her and proud of her accomplishments. And I'm not giving her flowers, but I'm giving her flowers. She trusts the process. She trusts her process. Your process is your process. Believe in your process. You just need someone to help you get it out of you. And once you do that, sky's the limit. And it's not always in money. That's the part that people don't understand. It's not always money. Self-confidence is so important.
Oh, somebody said, how important is it for you and your partner to be on the same page?
You know what? She's a woman. I'm a man. My important piece is to encourage.
Mm.
I may not agree or disagree with what she's doing, but the most important piece is to encourage
And support.
and support.
Oh, you froze up, Tasha.
I said because if I'm not there to support and encourage, we'll never see the true outcome of it. Most dreams are taken away from people that don't have the support system and genuinely support and encourage their partner. I do. In any aspect. She says, hey, I want to put $150,000 towards my mentor. That's a great idea. You should. You know why you should? Because I know that it's going to hold you accountable, and you're going to make sure not only you get your return on it, but you're going to exponentially growth that over and beyond. If that's what you feel you need to do to get to the best, to be the best you can be, let's get it. Go get it. And go get it. And we'll figure out. We ain't got to figure out nothing because it's already figured out.
Yo, Benny preaching now. He on here coaching.
Billy preaching.
He's preaching.
Remember,
He's preaching.
I always tell people this, and this is so true. Money comes and goes, but experience and memories last forever.
Preach, Billy McCray.
I'll say it again.
Come on.
Money comes and goes,
Uh-huh.
but experience and memories last forever. Whether you spend money and you tank, you understand what you need to do to get better.
That's good. That's good.
I'll leave it alone.
Somebody said we done got 3. Brittany said we done got 3 classes in one.
Yeah, and mine is actually right now pretty reasonable. Cash out 3 of them. I'm trying to hustle y'all people.
What you hit, baby?
3 of them cigars. Hit your boy up.
Cash out, what else?
3 of them cigars. You
Benny got him a business.
What else, baby?
Your business, Mr. Benny.
Talk a lot. Not weed, but cigars. But I mean, I can bring y'all on if you want to. But we can talk about a lot of stuff. We are a wealth of knowledge.
You start, Tasha.
Huh?
What business did you guys start? Did Benny start?
He did a cigar lounge.
No, go back where you started.
Lounge,
what was
what?
it before?
What?
Tell your story.
What? What story?
So, my wife had started me a long time ago. She said, listen, I'm going to start your business. I don't know what you want to do, but I need to know what you want to do. I said, just make it 3 Stripe Athletics.
A nonprofit.
Nonprofit. It's a true story. I said, okay, cool. Do that. I said, well, we need a 501c3. She said, listen, I ain't doing all that.
No, I didn't.
You said, I'm going to hire somebody to
A company.
with the right skills. Did that. I did nothing with it.
Nothing.
When I say nothing, nothing. Fast forward, I wanted to buy an RV. My wife said, listen, and for the men that's listening to, for their husbands, wives, listen to your wives. They actually got a lot of sense. So, gotta give it to them. So look, you're not buying this RV just dolo. You are going to have a business behind this RV. So I was in my feelings, went upstairs in my nice man cave, and I wanted to flip everything over. Said, you flip everything you want over, but you're going to have a business. She said, you need to start like a cigar business because you like cigars. So why don't you start a cigar business? I said, you know what? I'm going to start a cigar business. So I went to the RV shop, went to the RV convention. She didn't want to go with me. I'm looking at all these nice rigs, big rigs that have nothing to do with anything with RV, with smoking cigars in a lounge. I looked at this one little small one that I thought that she would not look down. That's the perfect one for your cigar lounge. I said, this little crap, you really think this is it? She was like, yeah, it's got a tailgate, opens up, TV outside is perfect. I said, damn, this is not the one I wanted to buy. So I end up buying that one, not that one, but one like it. We buy it. We buy all the stuff to go around to support it. We put the artificial turf on the outside. We put the artificial turf on the deck. We put the outer. Everything's all nice and set up. Lawn chairs. Now we have a true mobile cigar lounge that can be traveled anywhere. And during the football season, this past football season, it has truly paid all our trips, plus made money. True profit. Three Stripe McCray rents the RV from Benny McCray. We it's got a whole entire business. It's got American Express. It's got this whole entity, a business. And not only that, now that business is going to the point where it's being rented. We got 2 or 3 possible rentals already that's available during the off season. Now we're known as the cigar folks at the football. I feel like I'm a damn drug dealer. Because the damn coaches on the football team calling me up like, you got the stuff? I'm like, what you mean the stuff?
He got coaches, y'all, in the SWAC saying, hey, you got that stuff. Wait a minute. At the practices, they're at practice with their football teams, calling my husband, talking about, you got that stuff? Talking about cigars.
For real, cigars.
The coaches in the SWAC.
Yeah.
Like, we got the SWAC on lock.
Yeah. If I decided football season, just say, you know what, not support our boys, just go to football games.
Sell out.
We probably sell anywhere from, and this is not just talking, this is real.
Mm-hmm.
We're selling anywhere from 150 to 220 cigars a game. A game. And it's at $10.99 a pop.
Minimum.
$10 to $12 a pop.
Yeah. Minimum.
Cost on them, can't tell you that. I thought you wanted that. Gotta get your own. And we take donations for alcohol.
Yeah, so that's how we got around doing alcohol, because you have to have a liquor license. So we don't sell alcohol, but we have it for donations. So whatever we recommend, the recommended price for donations, they give it to us plus tips. So that's how we don't have to have a liquor license. So you do really good with the alcohol.
I do. Yeah. I'm $8 typically. I do a donation.
You like $10.
$8.99. We normally give a $2 tip. So it's anywhere from $10 to $11 per beverage.
Per beverage. Oh, look at that. You're on Bertha business out of him wanting his RV.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
But he love it. He doing something he loves.
Oh no, I love it. It's fun. I love interacting with people, talking to people, and
we tailgate before the games and after the games. But the after parties are
the party.
We don't go to sleep till like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning.
2 nights.
Because people are up buying cigars all night.
Knocking on the door.
They knocking on the door.
I'm telling you.
What? Even when we shut it down, they are knocking on the door like 4 o'clock in the morning. Like, yo, what is cigars at?
If the game is 7 o'clock, it never fails because you know our people. Game's 7 o'clock.
Yo, it's a SWAC. It's the HBCU.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
So y'all know what type of people we're dealing with.
I like to get to the game early, about an hour and a half before the game. So I like to be there at 5:30 in the stadium. Most of our people like to come get a cigar.
They said, "What's in them cigars?"
Say what?
What's in them cigars? What y'all got in them cigars?
Good, Tasha said, y'all the plugs.
We are plugs. We're plugs.
But listen, my husband, for years and years and years, the point of all of this is, for years, I tried to get him to do a business. He didn't want to do one.
Mm-mm.
And I knew deep down that one day it was going to come to a point where I knew what he wanted. He wanted an RV. I knew it. He said it before we met. I want an RV, or when we met. I want an RV. When the boys go to college, I want a tailgate. So I took that information. Come on, ladies. Somebody put it in the chat. Come on, ladies.
Come on, ladies.
I took that information. We are so powerful. And I hit it. Mm-hmm. And I started his business 3 years before he started a business. Mm-hmm. Because I knew what he wanted. he told me what he wanted. He said, I want an RV to tailgate when the boys go to college. And he didn't want a business, but he wanted an RV.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm a businesswoman. Come on, y'all, Proverbs 31 women. Come on, somebody.
Thou shalt think for thy man. Oh, dang it. Oh.
And I said to myself, let me start his business. Even though he doesn't want it, I'm going to start it because he wants an RV. And it's not going to be for recreation. It's really going to be a business. And 3 years ago, I started his business and I started getting credit, business credit.
Mm-hmm.
When he wanted to buy his RV, we already had like, was about $350,000 in business credit that he didn't know nothing about. So he got to get cigars. He got to get all of his supplies. He got to get everything on business credit. He was like, what did you say when I told you you already had a business?
I said, you're a goddamn genius. Oh. Can't cuss on that? There's nothing more in the world.
Aviana said one of the best business ideas she's heard all year. We are the trend.
Yes, for real. And everywhere we've gone, because it's a legit business.
Legit.
Even when we're gassing up.
Oh boy. Oh.
Tell them.
No. Y'all have no idea what the cigar game is really like, and I'm glad y'all don't. So just come see me. But we because it has all of the it has a name and the number and everything on there, and it has the actual what's it called, baby? Our logo on there. We're getting gas. I'm in the back, so no one want to get gas. I'm in the back, getting the gas in the pump. All of a sudden, I hear something go
at the door.
At the door. I'm like, we just getting gas. Open the door. You go, hey man, I see you sell cigars. I said, yeah. He said, man, what you got? I said, man, come on in.
Like literally. I'm sleeping in the RV and there's strangers coming in at the gas station buying cigars. Everywhere we go, every gas station that we stop and gas up, people are buying cigars. I mean, I'm glad, I'm grateful, but that's how powerful it is to have a business and business credit, because we haven't really spent any of our money for the business. The RV, the gas, the food, the everything is. Yeah,
it's all right there. It's legit. It's real. It's fun. And you know what? We do a really good job. I mean, we really.
No, you do a good job. I don't do anything.
True. I do a good job. No, and our son.
Tell him what I do.
And our son.
Tell him what I do. Sit in the back.
You look cute. Right here. I want y'all to see that. Let's say right there.
Oh, cover up the card.
No, numbers on the back. They can't see that. Look at that right there.
What did it say?
Let's say three
stripe McCray.
3-stripe McCray. Y'all think that, you know.
Oh, you got a platinum too.
They say receipts. There are receipts right there. Receipts. I want y'all. One more time. Receipts. Y'all be hearing from everybody. I want to keep receipts.
You know you got 3 of them. You got a plum, a gold, and a platinum in 3-stripe McCray.
I do. But this is the one I use. Receipts. Paid off every month in my 3-stripe account.
Which one get y'all into the lounge?
All of them.
All of them.
This one too.
Yeah, we get in the lounge with all of them.
All of them.
I've been crazy, ain't it?
I just wanted to show y'all our receipts.
Brittany say you got receipts.
Brittany said it's the receipts for her.
It's the receipts for you, baby.
But hey, if y'all really want a cigar, just holler at me. I'll mail them to you.
Y'all hear? I
They
gotta
said you go live and coach us on how you got there. That's what the whole live been about.
The live been about. So look, I gotta show you a bit. Look, we have an RV and we park it at the where we park it at, babe? The RV place, right? Yeah, what RV's park?
Oh, it's in storage.
In the RV storage. So he takes the cigars. Like I said, I don't want nobody to break in the RV and steal
Brittany said she want one.
Because these are thousands and thousands of dollars worth of cigars. I want y'all to see. They are everywhere. And so when he parks the RV, he brings them home and puts them here in the kitchen.
I can't believe you allowed me to put them in the kitchen.
I don't want them in here.
I know. I know.
But
okay.
I know I got to get rid of the stuff out of the podcast.
They said that's what you do at the games.
Yeah, this is what I do right here. So yeah, he does a really good job. I ain't gonna lie, he does, don't you, baby?
We have fun. We have a great time.
Mm-hmm.
We have a great time. Unfortunately, I won't be going this weekend.
Where?
To Cigars. I'm driving an RV.
Oh yeah.
Flying in this week.
Yeah. So he's not driving the RV this weekend. He's gonna fly in because he has to go to Memphis after that. So this is the first weekend that the RV will be parked
here.
They said Benny can put the cigars in the closet.
Thank you, Albiana. Albiana said, put them cigars in the closet. He's trying to put me in the closet, but the cigars gonna stay out here.
Yeah. Okay. They're gonna stay right there. We're gonna fix this little third car garage.
That's not a garage.
For my baby.
It's a closet.
You could fit a motorcycle in there.
Danny, we done been on here about 2 hours. Fooling with Benny.
No, I went 2 hours. Y'all was gonna preach third Proverbs.
What was we preaching?
Don't give me that.
What was we preaching?
I've been 15 minutes.
What did I say? What was... How was I preaching?
Oh, I got you.
Let me see. You posted it?
Yeah, I did. I got. Look at the time.
He got you. He your videographer too. It's the candid shots that be the best.
And he got
the off guards. He got you.
I mean,
What time was it?
11:13.
What time is it now?
11:54. Baby, why are you recording me?
Brittany said, "Get that content, Benny."
I did not.
She did. She said.
You's a lie.
Maybe I am.
You recorded all of that?
You gonna use it?
Yeah, I'm gonna use it. Yeah, I'm gonna use it. That's my boy.
Teamwork make the dream work. Got to.
Baby, you did that.
Mm-hmm.
You did that.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna get count tables in my room. Let me tell you about these count. One, they're amazing. They're so amazing. I'm scared to eat in here.
Benny is scared in the kitchen, y'all, because we got new countertops. He like, babe, I'm scared. I'm like, eat in the kitchen. It's just countertops.
Scared to cook, scared to eat, scared to drink. They're very intimidating. They're so beautiful. They're like, this ain't it. This is too nice.
But you got to tell, how did we afford the countertops? What money did we use? Rental property.
Oh, no doubt.
Rent money.
Yeah.
Rent money.
Yeah. Rent money. All kind of rent money. Let me tell you something. People, y'all need to get a coach.
Why, baby?
The only way your money's gonna grow. You got to get the knowledge to know. Only way your money gonna grow, you got to get the knowledge to know.
We got a tagline.
I'm telling y'all.
Who said that?
I'm telling y'all.
3 Stripe Media. Alviana said 3 Stripe Media.
Y'all.
Brittany said, drops the mic.
Coaches, boy.
What the folks do for your
They
ass?
said, hey, they say some. You ain't got. They're like preachers, Monday through Sunday. Am I lying? You was preaching Thursday.
What was I preaching?
I used my Amax. She coach. So my coach went through the process, so that way I pay him for his mishaps. Now he gives me what I need, so I can get what I want.
And you
Hey, you ain't no lie. That's what it is.
He was listening.
He was listening. He recorded it, girl.
Go to college, right?
Right.
Okay.
And when you finish, you ain't guaranteed a job.
One, it's a job.
Mm-hmm.
That's number one.
Mm-hmm.
So that means you got to go through the process.
Mm-hmm.
And they're going to cap you at a certain amount of what you can make.
Mm-hmm.
But y'all teach is uncapped.
Uncapped. Bam.
So you want to go capped or uncapped?
Which one?
So call.
That's good. That's good stuff, Danny.
Oh, you're going to make money. It depends on what kind of money you want to make.
Mm-hmm.
You want to make money where you give them your time and your effort and your energy and your feet hurt. And God, I mean, I hope you have a man. He can rub your feet. If not, your feet ain't rubbed. You got to put them in exercise. Or you can go on the uncapped side. If you ain't got a man, or if you have a man, either one. But let's say you don't have a man. God, I hope you do.
Mm-hmm.
You can go to the nail salon at 2:00 in the afternoon if you want to on a Tuesday.
Preach.
And make good money while you doing it. You gotta make well, you there with everybody else. And waste half your day.
That's good.
It's your choice. Get it done. It's your choice. How do you want it to be? Do you want to live like these ladies? Y'all know what day it is? Hell no, you don't. Or do you want to know that, or you want to live, do you know today is Friday? Because you got to go to work in 6 hours. You're going to make money.
What's today, Tasha?
Huh?
What's today?
Exactly. I know. Friday. Exactly.
You don't never know.
Hell no.
Wednesdays.
Yes.
I don't know.
So,
How did he know the year? Benny had to tell me the year the other day. I said it was 2023.
she literally said, and she was so confident with
I was like, it's 2023. What happened? I'm going to tell you what happened. Then I'm going to get off for real. I have found like 4 or 5 checks in the last week.
Oh,
2
my
weeks.
God.
I mean, I don't check the mail. Benny checks the mail, and I don't open the mail. So I've had a whole bunch of checks just sitting in the mail box. And Benny opened the mail, and he was like, babe, this is a check. And I said, but I can't cash it.
Yeah, just with.
He said, why not? I said, because it's over a year. He said,
August.
wait a minute. He said, when was it? Baby, we just got the check. It's just, I said, but it says 2022. It's 2023.
August.
It's August 2022. He said, baby, it's November 2022.
You dead serious. And I mean, like,
I was like, we can't cash this check.
First of all, I didn't notice what you said.
And it was a $10,000 check.
First, she didn't say I can't cash check. You know, she just said, fuck. I said, what's the problem? She said, I can't cash this check. Now I got to figure out how to get this check reissued. I said, why? She said, because the check was expired. Really? She said, yeah. I said, what's the date say?
It's embarrassing.
She said, August of 2022. Said, babe, you know it's like October, November 2022. She goes,
Just let me get to the bank right now. Yes.
I said, it's 2023. He said, no, not.
This is true story, y'all. No lie. These are the worlds that we live in. I live in today. She lives in I don't know what day. That's just what happens. It's literally that way all the time. All the time. It never fails.
But we had like 3 or 4 checks.
Yes, you did. Yeah.
I thought they all expired.
So one of the checks, this is what she did. This is what wise y'all women. I ain't gonna say wise women. She goes, listen, here's this one check. I need you to go to the bank because it was a little older. But I knew,
checks is old,
I knew what she was doing. She was setting me up for the we can't cash this check. That moment. Because she didn't want me to do that. She didn't want to do that. So cool. He gave me a check.
How old was that check? It
was about 6 months old. It was old. It was an old ass check.
Like 6 months.
It was really 6 months old. It was an old check. It was a really old check. But it was from
I don't check the mail.
It was from Wells Fargo. So I'm like, fuck it.
It was a lot of money too.
I'll take the bullet because I already know what's going to happen here. 50-50. I knew this. So I go in there and
what did they say? What did they say?
She listened. She knew what she was doing.
What did they say? No, what did they say?
I was talking to the guy like
you were distracting him.
Hopefully. That was my goal.
Yeah.
These are the check. I don't even want to have to try to figure out what to do to get this check right. So I'm talking to him and he's like, yeah, slid it in there, gave him a receipt, gave me another one. I had a mix. We had 3 of them. So I gave him one that was good, the one that was really, really, really bad, and then one that was
not bad.
Bad like old dates, and then one that was like, okay, we good. So I slid it in there. He swiped it in. We were talking about football and everything else. I was like, okay, good. He's a football guy, so I can talk football. So football. And he was like, anything else? I was like, nope, just give me receipts. Grabbed the receipts and walked out. I was like, okay. So I was like, baby, the checks went through.
The moral of the story is check your mail and cash your checks.
No, that's not the moral.
What's the moral of the story?
Know your days. Please. Just know your years and days, okay? Please. And you cash your checks, but please know your years and your days.
Have I ever known them since we've been together?
A moral of the story is know your years and your days. And if you decide to forget those, have a man. And he needs years and the days, please, okay? Because
y'all, it was probably about $20,000 in checks.
For real.
Like, I had no idea.
Like for real. Like I'm in the car going, how does somebody just like let a check just sit this long?
I didn't know it was there.
Baby, you opened the check and you.
But I didn't read it. I just opened the mail.
If you're not going to have a man that's proactive, don't.
Oh, it was terrible, Danny. It was terrible. Yeah. And I said I would never do it again. But he knows I don't do mail. I don't do mail. Now, do I?
You don't. Yeah, but mail comes.
But I don't do it.
I don't think none of us on this call want to do mails, but mail comes.
It was like $1,000 that we could have lost because I just didn't do it. I just opened the mail. I didn't even know it was a check.
If I wish y'all could really understand what she does because it sounds like it's animated. really live like.
Didn't know how I live.
No, but it's real. It's not fake. She really has this white picket fence in her world. And she lives in that world, like for real, and like for real,
it's fun here
in that world. And every time she gets, like, if I take her out her little world and take her for a day, she
frustrated.
She comes and she looks at me. She be like, "You took me out my world." She didn't say that. That's the look she gives me. You took me out my world. You owe me now, and you know how you gonna repay me? How? You are not gonna bother me for the next 3-4 days while I get myself back in my world. She didn't say this, but that's the look. And I'm like, damn, I need to get her world. You know, like, I need to get her world realigned.
I'm all about my chakras.
Yes.
I don't like for my chakras to be disturbed.
I'll say this, though. For high-level people, such as you two ladies, there's certain things that you got to have. I mean, you got to have, Danny. I don't know what yours are, but I'm sure your man knows what they are. You have to have them, and you have to and we have to respect them. And,
Boundaries.
yes.
Peace.
For Danny?
No, we
for
need
you.
peace.
Okay, yeah.
We need boundaries. We need peace, so that we can like refill our cups, because we're always pouring and pouring and pouring.
Right.
So when it's time to refill our cups, we need that peace. That's why I'm big on my morning rituals.
Yeah, I've been trying to tell you to get 2 cups.
2 cups. 2
That
cups.
when that was running out, you got another one.
No, I need 1 cup.
Get 2.
I'm gone, y'all. I'll talk to y'all later. This bed is too late. What time is it?
Or get a big gulp.
What time is it? This bed I'm straight.
They're gonna sell me a big gulp.
Got people on here cracking up laughing at you.
Get a big gulp. Oh.
I can't with Benny McCray.
You make enough money. 2 cups. 2 cups.
It ain't about the money. It's about the peace.
Get 2 cups.
Bye, Danny. Bye, y'all.
See y'all.